What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to Valhalla! Not gonna be drinking again today. Sorry to keep making a habit of this. I've just spent the last 3 days with food poisoning, so I'm gonna have a nice glass of water today. How about that? How about we go with that instead? Cause not much else is gonna work for me right now. Let's load a game. Not much to say about water other than it is some high quality H2O. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. We are so very close. We just need $600 dues today. But we need a movie poster. There are cats in heat outside. I'd have blue balls if I still had any. What's in the news? In the news today, a biker gang arrested after vandalism. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love. Okay. As in visual novel author? Yeah, yeah. We have commentary that tells us that. Isn't she a game developer? She's many things. Fair enough. Okay. Yes, I played some of her stuff. She does some decent games. She, though, not sure about her current title. I mean, it's it has a really long, complicated name, and she mostly just abbreviates it to Lady Killer in a Bind, which is. It looks like there's a lot of effort and work has gone into it, but the entire theme and premise of the game is just BDSM. So it's like, I don't think this is going to appeal to me. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever play it anyway, but it's one of those things that's like, I appreciated your other works. Your other works were more of a sort of a technological, cybersecurity, privacy kind of thing. There was some hacking, there was some stuff about social networking, there was some cool and interesting, insightful things, and this one's about BDSM, and it's like, hey, this is less relevant to my interests, if I'm honest. I'm sure it's relevant to a lot of people's interests. It's not relevant to mine, gonna be honest. So yeah, Christine Love, also leader of a biker gang. Who knew? A leader commonly known in the streets as Christine Love declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for the trial. Formal charges are unknown so far. Parliament discusses anime influence. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash, a representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market, Yamake told the producer. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre, you can trust me. Ah yes, important topics and all. Taylor the Brain! What? Tired of name change requests. We met Taylor the Brain. A couple of weeks ago we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Solar Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was unfortunately stripped from the finished version. Was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AE team. I like the name Taylor and there's nothing wrong with Brian, I just won't be part of the joke. My life's worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at the chances of becoming senator in the upcoming electoral season. Ah, Taylor! That's Taylor that we met! Jill exclaims. Yeah, anything on 4chan? No, because that was on that. Yeah, that actually was on there last time. I guess no one's posted on there in a while. Kiramiki's not posted anything since Mega Christmas. Nope. Alrighty, let's go to the shop. We need to acquire a movie poster, do we not? 250. I reckon we can swing 250. We have bought a lot of the things. I did, like, just because I had the money at one point in a game save that I didn't save, buy all the things for the Chief. I can't help but wonder how many of them you actually end up with at the end of the game anyway. You probably end up with most of them over the course of the proceedings. But that'll do us. We're at 9,200. If we need to earn more than 800 today, and that should work. Looking at the poster, Jill managed to get Gabby off her mind, even if just a little bit. Okay, let us go to work. On Tuesday, December 27th, the day before rent is due. Evening. Here, Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Sunday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did somebody famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean... never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? Oh, he's coming too. Oh, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you going to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do. I guess she was spot on with that, huh? I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day. Gabby, I think you called her. Asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. Did I even made a note of her voice, so I guess I'm just going to read it, because I can't remember what her voice was. First of all, I want to apologise for my behaviour before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask of this of you, after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. Please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. Alright, now I need to look up what voice I used for her before the 31st. Is that when the game ends? Does the game end on the 31st? Might. Where are we at? We're on the 27th, right? Yeah? Oh, that girl has a big vocabulary. Ah, she was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about going to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again? Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologise after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up for me, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me and Gabby is in the right to hate me. I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! Huh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. You will not live the rest of your life running from another memory. Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Long intro. Huh, okay. Let's get rid of some songs and pick some new ones that are probably much the same ones. I don't know. Sure. Let's try and pick something I don't normally pick, maybe. I'm not sure which ones I normally pick. Tense isn't a good one. Have I done Dawn Approaches? I haven't done Dawn Approaches. New Avatar. Done Umamoto. Drive Me Wild. Sure, go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that stirred such feelings in me. Seriously, it's the second note that stirred such feelings in me. Second one. 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push it, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. I can never remember Stella's voice. Okay. Happy holidays! Oh, someone's happy. We had a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa fruit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa fruits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why, you look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. See, I feel like it's been a while since we've ever been asked to, given the option to do anything odd. On the rocks and a mixed. Oh, and yeah, can confirm Crevice Spike is definitely the one that no one asks for. Yeah. I've spoiled myself on that one. I know that one now. So yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? I think I'll be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? I think better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal. But as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in a whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Faye was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. When the teachers at her school didn't help. Faye is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure, even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labelled as special or different. I say it was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, thought-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time I see that little look across her face and it scares me. Not comparing her to her teen self though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. Is that a crevice spike? No, not remotely. Sour manly sobering. Not even cold. Damn it. Worth a shot. I'm going to be looking for opportunities to serve that one now, unfortunately. Probably looking under types. Sweet would help. That would help a lot. Is a Brandtini cold? No, it is not. Is a Moonblast cold? It is. That might do the job. I mean, just having a browse. Blue Fairy? Nope. No good. Sparkle Star? Nope, no good. Most of the sweet ones are not icy. Sugar Rush is not icy. Shoot! Is the Moonblast the only sweet icy one? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, 1 Delta, 1 Phalangite, 2 Carmetrine, on their Lockers, and blended! There we go. Nice and sweet. Cool. Here you go. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know. Now that you mention it. So, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? With the meth they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take her away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. He still uses a cane to walk, thanks to that. She moved here, Say was born, she started her veterinary clinic. So, did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death. 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry. I laughed too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boom is sure to become a target. I'll have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too, sterile. Around here you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel they're people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand, and I feel a warmth that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I really like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me. I'm adding 1 to your order. Oh, right, that. Okay, yeah, sure. Right, I know how to make beers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix it, that's a beer. Boom. Next. 1, 2 of those. I know this recipe now. I learned this recipe. Mix it up. Boom. That's 2 beers. Serve them up. Nice. Nailed it. Here. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Fair. You must have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They're all asking, where's Faye? Where's Faye? Why do they call you just Faye when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. How big's the dog and how big's the jar? That's... what? This is either a very small dog or a very large jar or some sort of combination of both, I guess. It's warm today. This had ice in when I started. My ice water is now just water. That's surprisingly warm today. What the heck? Normally the ice sort of hangs around a bit longer than that. I just have a glass of water now. What? Disappointed. I like ice. It's gone. Oh, it was a small one, I guess. Little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so I couldn't just try to break it. It's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Sunday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's words about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Phil. Bye, Faye. Careful. Please come again. I've developed a lisp, apparently. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? It was pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food we ate was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy. Alrighty. Now, is a... No, it's not. Dang it. Crevice Spike is not classy. Damn it. Okay, Mercury Blast? Mercury Blast is pretty good. It's a sour, burning, classy drink. Sure. Seems like that'd do the job. 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. Couple Karmatrine on the rocks and blended. And it's worth a nice amount of money, which should, you know, hopefully pay my rent. Something classy. Yup, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Did you tell her about the party earlier? No, I mean at the party you guys had. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. Huh, that girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you're angry or something. Oh, that. Oh, it's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know. I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. Bubbly is a flavour. And a... Dang it, not a crevice spike. Damn it. No one wants one of those things these days. Fine. Cobalt Velvet? Sure, that's nice and pricey. So actually I could have served that last time, it would have been worth even more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good amount of booze in that. Say it doesn't like getting overly drunk, but I don't know, a lot of people seem to like the Cobalt Velvet. It's I like that. I like the sprite for it. It looks pretty. It comes in like a... I'm not sure if the glass is just angled or if it's like a rocking glass, and there's the blue liquid in it. It's a very nice sprite for the drink. I like the look of the Cobalt Velvet. I would like to try a Cobalt Velvet. I did see on the Steam discussion forums, there was... whether there's much headway being made on it or not, I don't know, but I saw at least a thread for someone proposing that everybody get together and try and come up with a book of Valhalla recipes. Which, by the way, if that gets made, I should totally do a video making Valhalla recipes. That would be great. Just like literally making them. We had the webcam out, go through the recipes, make them, see if they're any good. That'd be, yeah, I'm well on board with that. We should do that. That's a plan. I have just noticed that champagne is spelt wrong. I must have read that dozens of times. I've only just noticed that. Oh, there we go. Bubbly! Here you go. Bubbly, bubbly! Hey, Jill. This might seem a bit random, but, do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second White Knight I've served. I remember. Why? Well, precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the White Knights? I have to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. First I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me a badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was, suspicious. Well, you seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. Makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it? I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I actually can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason why you asked me about that event? Well, not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other White Knight you've served weird. I mean, really? Just 2? Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with White Knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life, then. Well, that sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I gotta take my break, Gil. Sure. Alrighty. Let us figure out where the heck I saved my game. Over the break, I suppose. Cool, thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka. I will see you next time.